Jordi, during pregame, you mentioned having more effort. You guys were able to handle that pressure late. What did you see in those closing minutes in this one?
I think we had a way better second half. You see 53 points allowed in the second half. I think you give yourself a chance, and we were very close to tip it in or late in and still have a 2-for-1 and have a chance to win. So didn't go our way at the end, but those are positive steps. And if you think about the defensive struggles and the positive steps today on defense, the effort, the energy, the rebounding, every time that Nick dominates the game on our end with 12 rebounds, 8 defensive, that's what we need. And I'm very happy for him and very proud of him.
It looks like, you played a little bit of zone. You have played zone before, but do you think throwing a little bit of that in there helped? Do you think it was just a matter of connectivity was a little better today? Do you think it was effort? I'm just curious.
We played one possession of zone, and we didn't do well.
What do you think was, I guess, the biggest?
So in one possession, didn't do anything. So I thought that our physicality was better. We switched a little bit more towards the end, and we were able to rebound. And at the end of the day, if you allow 23 points in the fourth, you'll give yourself a chance. And you see, winning 2 quarters right there it's a big positive step for us. There's no moral victories here, but I see this is all trending the right way.
With no Diego or Ben in the fourth quarter, you went with some different options at point guard. Just what went into that decision?
I thought Tyrese was awesome. If you look at his minutes, 20 minutes, 13 points, 5 rebounds. So it's about us and whoever helps right there to help the team fight. Right here, there's nothing given to anybody. So I'm just rewarding a player who's had a great summer, and he was playing well. That's pretty simple.
Jordi, Terrence finished with the team-high 6 assists. Was it a point of emphasis to get the ball in his hands more tonight, let him handle more of the playmaking duties, or was it just a guy up there hooping?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Terrence has a good overall feel for the game. He does a little bit of everything. And I like when he's aggressive, and he gets assists when he gets to the paint and he sprays the ball. So, that's the energy that I want him to play with and be ready to let it fly. So those 6 assists are great. So it's good to see.
Obviously, we talked pregame about Claxton. He kind of challenged himself defensively. It seemed like there was a different level of almost passion that he played with tonight. Do you feel like that's something that kind of can help him, along with, just not necessarily making an effort, but, playing the game with passion at that end of the floor?
Yeah, that's Nick's DNA. Nick plays with the energy that not a lot of people can play with. And when he does that, he's a difference maker. And a lot of times I get it. It's hard to get yourself to that mode, but he has to, because, that's when he plays at his best. That's how he impacts the game to help his teammates and the team. So very happy to see that. And I want to continue to see, maintain, sustain it, and even be better, because I think that once again, that's the Nick that the team needs.
Do you feel like the switching later in the game produced the desired effect in terms of maybe slowing down their offense? And then a follow-up, how did you feel you dealt with the rebounding out of the heavier switching defense?
We still lost the second chance, so 15-13. We didn't score well out of our offensive rebounds. We actually got more shots than them, so we have to be better converting from those. But I thought the fight was there, and you see Mike with 9 overall rebounds and Nick with 12. The fight was there. We just gotta make sure that, like you said, when we switch coverages and we go, we switch 1 through 5 and we want to keep them in front, all those things. Like, it worked, slow them down. They scored less points. They had the lead. They played with it. And we almost make the run all the way through. Didn't happen. But that's why my message would be like, can we play like that from the beginning, right? And put 4 quarters together. Now it feels like it was almost like 2 quarters. Now, can we do 3? We started with 1 quarter and against Cleveland, 1 quarter against San Antonio, 2 quarters today. Can we do 3? And usually, 3 to 4 is what gives you wins in the NBA.
We're 5 games in, and we don't have a 2-point field goal attempt yet from Yegor. Have there been conversations with him about ramping up the aggressiveness, or are there things that you guys can do to get him some more openings, kind of going downhill?
Conversations with him about not shooting twos?
No, yeah, just about increasing the level of aggressiveness offensively, or are there things that you guys can do to get him open going downhill?
Yeah, he's got to figure it out. I mean, obviously, I want him to touch the paint. Everybody will figure it out that he's a threat from the 3-point line, but he cannot play just behind the 3. So, touching the paint, spraying the ball. I'm okay if he finishes with a lot of threes and a lot of assists, but at some point, to your point is, can you be more aggressive when they're in the bonus? Can you, play off 2 feet and all those things? We're gonna need him to, it's just like the proper steps. I'm not that concerned or anything.
And what'd you see from, MPJ early in the game, really kept you guys in it? And then just him, how he's acclimated to this new role as a whole, kind of maintaining his efficiency on an expanded workload?
Yeah, I like his aggressiveness. Maybe a few too many turnovers. He ended up with leading the team in turnovers. So those are the things that could be better, right? Like, they scored 27 points out of 16 turnovers, and we only scored 7 out of 8 from 8. So that 20-point difference, it's a big deal. And I always tell the guys, I give them 14. Everything that passes 14, it's not good. And if your turnovers are the ones that you just give it to them and they score a layup, it's not good. You have to be able to turn it over, get back, and get a stop. Those are winning plays because turnovers happen.
Was with your best defensive performance of the year, I mean, do you think switching a little bit more is something that you might do going forward, or was that more gameplay specific to this? Their roster, Trey obviously was out. Was it more something unique to this game, or do you think it might be something you might do a little bit more going forward?
Yeah, we did it today, and I think the guys did a great job. So being able to execute different coverages is good. Moving forward, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do, but obviously I'm happy with what they did, and I think it's good to see. It's good to see that the guys communicate. It's like the best coverage is the one that everybody believes in, and when everybody plays hard, I think anything works, and that's the number one rule. That's what we need to learn from everybody here.